It's live with Regis and Kelly.
So if you do want to land that new job this year, there are some things you don't want to do. Here to give us tips on how to properly put yourself out there is the author of The You Plan. Please welcome Dr. Michael Woodward. Hey. And you go by Dr. Woody.
Yes, I do.
There's too many jokes there.
Okay, so give us the first don't, because people really need a job right now, and a lot of people don't know how to get it.
Yeah, these are some things to think about going into the new year. So the first don't is, don't turn your Facebook page into a tabloid. You gotta remember, social media is the new first impression. So you gotta make sure that you're careful about what you're putting out there.
Okay, so what are people putting out there, for instance?
Well, for example, something like this.
Mikey be faking.
Mikey be
look at Mikey be faking.
Now, is this something that you want people to see? Is this the kind of person you want to work 40 hours a week with?
This is the harsh reality of where I work, by the way.
And so the do here is make sure that you project who you really are versus I'm hoping that's a rarely are, right? But I don't know, maybe in this case.
Yeah.
What about like Facebook? Because for me, there's a lot of not real me out there on Facebook. So how do you prevent that sort of thing?
You know, first of all, you have to monitor it. You've got to pay attention to what you're projecting out there, because at the end of the day, your control is fairly limited. So on that. So,
all right, what's the next don't?
All right, so the next don't is don't skimp on your research. Remember, companies are doing what they can to find out as much about you, so you need to find out as much about them as you can also, because A, you want to be educated when you go into the interview, but also you want to make sure that you're going to the right place. So the do here is make sure that, first of all, when you do your homework, do your investigative work, right?
Right.
So that's finding out about trade publications or industry blogs. And one thing I tell people is make sure to join your local professional association. Get the inside scoop.
So rather than just sit there and be interviewed, then you can sort of interview each other.
Absolutely.
And you can have
you'll be armed with the right answers, certainly.
And you know what you're getting into, which is important.
Next don't.
All right, so don't send an email from that silly, kitschy, weird holdover email address you've had forever, right?
Yes.
So that cutie-pie69 at junkmail.com, or that I'm the master of the universe, that kind of stuff, because it sends the wrong message, right?
They used your real email.
Bad boy XXX, guys.
And they've got yours up there, right?
What the heck?
I did my research before coming on, and we found that. So, but yeah, because it sends the wrong message. So the do here is, make sure you get an email that says your name, because you don't want someone to look at it and think, oh, that's junk mail. Right?
Yeah, smart.
So they won't see your name, they'll be like, they'll ignore it and go on to the next thing.
Very smart.
Brilliant ideas.
Okay, maybe take a commercial break. We'll have
more tips with Dr. Woody. Oh, understandable. Hey, we're back here.
Dr. Woody is giving us more tips on the do's and don'ts of finding a job this year. Okay, so give us our next don't.
Don't forget to check your own references, right? Remember, just like a lawyer's going to prep their client before putting them on the stand, you want to make sure you prep your reference, because remember, they're doing you a favor. So don't hang them out there to dry and have them struggle in that conversation. So the do here is make sure that you prep them with a couple talking points, right? Do the work for them, so when they get that call, they know, okay, what's the position you're going for? What's the name of the company, so they don't screw that up, right? What are the things about you that make you a good fit for that company, and then give them 3 solid examples. These are things that you have done that they've observed you doing.
But doesn't that seem, you don't want to be too much like
you don't want it
coaching
scripted.
them.
Yeah, you don't want it scripted, but give them talking points.
Kelly is a wonderful worker. She would do amazing things for you.
I would write that all up for you. You wouldn't even have to worry, because I would read the book and know that I had to prep you my reference.
Understood.
There you go, reading the book.
I think it's smart.
All right, what's the last don't?
All right, the last don't is don't rely on the old rules and don't just wing it. Here's the reality. The new economy is no longer about chasing opportunities. It's about how do you create opportunities for yourself. So don't sit back and think someone's going to bail you out or help you. You need to do it for yourself. So the do here is make sure that you have a plan. And aptly titled the You Plan, right? Make a plan for yourself, because pilots have flight plans. Coaches have game plans. So you've got to have a plan for you going into the new year and think more like an entrepreneur.
Job plan sounds
excellent. It's a big deal right now in this economy.